Hey, right guys, TheTrophyMuncher's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 24 of Friends Season 8. I watched episode 23 literally 3 minutes ago. I finished it, and I've just loaded up episode 24, got the camera back going, and yeah, I always do this. I'm always like, maybe I'll do the two-parters back to back, but maybe I'll wait, and then something happens in part one of those two parts every time where I'm like, I gotta watch the next part now. So Friends is very good at that. Before Friends, I always said with two-parters that I never... The only other show I binged like the back-to-backs for the other parts for, as I always say, is Avatar The Last Airbender. Every other show, I'm pretty sure from when they've had a two-parter minus the odd few, I'm just kind of like, I'm not bothered. I'll get to it maybe another day. But with Friends, I can't not. I don't know if it's been with every season. I actually want to go back and check. Did season one have a two-parter? Or has it just been kind of more so in the recent... God, seasons 1 to 3 feel like another lifetime. Right, season 1 did not have a two-parter. Season 2 did not have a two-parter. And season 3 did not have a two-parter. That'll be why. Was it around season 4 when it started? Yeah, season 4, the one with the wedding, was when the two-parters started to really be a thing. So I thought that was the case, because I didn't seem to remember them having them in the first 3 seasons, or not having this problem. But season 8 of Friends, I've really enjoyed it. Friends has had 8 seasons now that have at least been great. They've been better than very good. I'd say they've all been great. And then we've had a couple in there that have been outstanding. I still wouldn't say it's on the level of season 4 and 5 personally. I mean, we might get some questions for this in the Q&A that we do at the start of every season, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with, obviously, characters this season. We'll do that in the tier list at the start of season 9, and then answer any questions that people might have on Patreon. But it's so consistent. From season 1, 8, season 2, 8, season 3, 8, season 4, 9, season 5, 10, season 6, 8, season 7, 8, and then I'd probably give, despite how great this finale is going to be, I don't see it being a 9 out of 10. I don't think it's quite that good, but it's still been a great season. It's actually been one of my favourites, to be honest. From episode 1, I think the first half of this season was maybe better than the second half. I don't know. Okay, if we're doing it into thirds, the first third of this season, incredible. The second third of this season, pretty good, and then the third third of this season I'd say is kind of not as good as I don't know. The more I'm looking at these episodes, right, episode 1 onwards, we have an 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 5, which was the recap episode, 7, 7, 8, and then 8 last episode. A lot of 8s in this season. I feel like that's more than we had in season 7. However, the difference with this season is we haven't had a 9 out of 10. Like, we haven't had... I wouldn't say we've had a truly... I wouldn't say we've had, like, a perfect episode. Because I think we had a 9 out of 10 last season. I want to say it was around the midway. Yeah, episode 13. I don't know. It is very hard which one I prefer, but they've all been amazing, and I'm just sad that we kind of... It's like, it's one of those moments now with Friends where we're not quite having that feeling of we're at the end yet. That'll hit, I think, when we finish season 9, but we are getting close. And considering how quick this season kind of went by, this time next season, when we're on the finale of season 9, it's going to start to feel like, oh, we only have 18 episodes of Friends left, and it's going to start to come to an end. I don't even want to think about that. Oh, I'm going to miss this show. I'm already preparing myself like I'm genuinely going to miss this show. Or not, again, missing the show. This is one of those shows that I've always said this with Friends, but I feel like it's one of those shows that a lot of people look at as, I wish I could watch this again for the first time. I'm doing that now, which is amazing. I don't know how I've managed to do that with Friends, but I have. And in terms of being able to avoid watching it my entire life up to this point. But then when it finishes in season 10, it's like, yes, I'm obviously going to go back and rewatch Friends, but it's not going to be for the first time again. That's so weird. And I'm not going to be doing reactions to it, obviously. That's going to be done. It's like a whole book close. And I feel like that, I do have that feeling with a few shows that I do, for sure. Not every show that I do. Some shows I finish and I'm like, yeah, that's done, that's good. But like, there are an odd few. I'm going on a rant now, I don't know why, but we are. Sometimes we're just going on a random tangent. Very few shows I kind of had that feeling of, that was like a huge part of the YouTube channel. Like Pretty Little Liars, this is better than Pretty Little Liars, but Pretty Little Liars was one of the first shows I started, and it was so long. Like up to that point, it was the longest show I had done. That felt like a huge chapter. I'd say scam, just because it was a very short show compared to others, but it did so much for the channel, and it opened my eyes in terms of a lot of, I don't know, changed my perspective on a lot of things. I think Scam did, so I always give a lot of credit to that. I think Avatar: The Last Airbender will be up there, and then Friends, I think. Don't get me wrong, there have been a lot of amazing shows I've reacted to, but there are the odd few that I just feel like were pivotal to the channel, and Friends is without a doubt one of those shows. And the idea of it, that's all thanks to you guys. That's all thanks to you guys. I did not expect the Friends reactions to be as well received as it has been, and we'll go more down this nostalgia road when we get to season 10, because we do still have a good amount of episodes to go through for sure. But I just feel like when we start season 9, it's going to start to feel like it's coming to an end kind of thing. And yeah, a huge thank you to you guys who've stuck around these reactions. I know it's been over 3 years of doing this now. I always forget if it's been 3 or 2 years. I think it's pretty much been about almost, I need to check now because I'm gonna get confused with, I don't think it's almost been 3 years. When was the pilot? November 9th. That was so close. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost did that. If I'd reacted to this episode, if I'd gone on the same rant I'd just done, but had reacted to it in 6 days' time, I would have been on the dot with 3 years. Date today, November 3rd, 2022. I reacted to the premiere of Friends on November 9th, 2019. So it has actually almost been 3 years. Wow. That's huge. So yeah, I don't think there's really been any shows I've reacted to for 3 years. Maybe Pretty Little Liars. Let me check. No one cares about this. So again, I'm sorry. I just gotta check now. The premiere, the only other show that would have a chance for it being that long would be Pretty Little Liars. The premiere of Pretty Little Liars was June 1st, 2017. That's mad. Time goes too quick. 2017. And then the finale of Pretty Little Liars was, which I gave a 4 out of 10, was 2020, but February. So just under 3 years for Pretty Little Liars. So yeah, Friends is definitely the longest show I've ever done, and that's with doing 2 a week as well. Imagine if we'd stuck to 1 a week. Oh god. But yeah, what my point is, thank you guys for watching these reactions. Episode 24, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. If you do want the early and uncut reactions, then Patreon will be linked down below, where they will be around halfway through season 9 by the time this one is on YouTube. And if you are a $1 patron, you get to ask the Q&As, ask any questions that you might have for the Q&As at the start of every season. And I'm only mentioning that because soon Patreon are going to be ready for their final Q&A with Friends. Maybe saying that I'll do like an overall Friends Q&A after season 10, so don't worry about that. But $1 pay if you wanted to ask questions. But for now, let's do this.
Should we tell Rachel there's an empty private room right next door to hers?
Yes, probably should do that.
We could. Or we could have sex in it.
That also sounds
Only
better.
think about that.
Yeah.
While I remove my pants.
Okay, mister. Fertilize me.
Wow, that's a way to start that, I guess. It sounds like a sheep. Oh, they finished.
This is taking so long.
So Monica's going to be pregnant next season, maybe?
You know, that weirdest thing. Did I hear?
Yeah, you did hear.
True.
Janice in labor, contracting and everything.
You should count yourself so lucky, Ross.
I have a very wide pelvis. You remember, Chandler? This is yours.
Oh.
What? Look how nervous he gets. We haven't slept together in years.
She got you, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Does it
it's pretty
hurt?
good.
Does the labor hurt?
I can't bike each other, I'm sorry.
If you had to, which would you rather eat? A seeing eye dog or a talking gorilla?
What? Oh, yeah, sure.
The talking gorilla. Because at least I could explain to him that you're making me eat him.
Oh, somebody went to college.
If that proves I went to college.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just my foot itches like crazy.
Oh, okay.
She's a masseuse, mate, you sorted. And it's Phoebe.
I usually get to know a girl better before I let her spoon me.
Relax, it's not like we're forking.
Smooth. Oh, it's down there.
I think you made such a nice home for her over the last 9 months that she just doesn't want to leave.
That's cute, Ross, but...
Look at you making up crap for me.
That is very cute, Ross.
21 hours. You're a hero.
21? Jack Bauer could have stopped a nuclear bomb and a terrorist attack by that point.
I think you're ready to go to the delivery room.
What?
10 centimeters.
10?
You're about to become a mom.
Ooh.
Beat ya, sucker!
Even the nurses try not to laugh then. Even the nurse like, yeah, you know what? You can have that one.
Oh my god. That's the doctor who was in my room before.
Perfect, yeah.
Character from a TV show was here in your room.
But you're having a baby!
That'd be kind of trippy.
That's him. You know him?
Okay. This.
Yeah, you didn't think that one through, Joey.
You got him to pretend he was some fake doctor?
Fake? Oh, excuse me, hello?
Joey, if that's your proof.
It's just that I liked you so much. Can we just start over?
I don't think so.
But you are also Phoebe, so yes, is what my answer would have been.
If you knew some personal stuff about her. She was married to a gay ice dancer.
Oh god, I forgot that.
She gave birth to her brother's triplets. Her twin sister used to do porn.
When you list it off like this. We haven't even seen those triplets since they were here.
It's the baby's buttocks. She's breech.
Oh my god, I thought she had 2 heads.
She's selling those scenes, man. You did burn scenes. Just...
Please, you do it for me.
I believe Jennifer Aniston's giving birth here.
2, 3.
Wow. No, I was just like, yeah, that happened.
No idea how much this hurts.
Oh, well, bro. I think it's the last room. Yeah. Oh, I'm stressed. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston smashed that.
Oh, she's perfect. Oh,
Let's go, dude. Janice. They've given birth to Janice. This is the only scene where a baby's been crying where I'm fine with it. I usually have to mute it. I ain't doing that here. There you
Do we
go.
have a name yet?
No, not yet.
That's a badge of
fine.
honour.
For now, we'll just call her Baby Girl Green.
Oh no, baby girl Keller Green.
Ooh. You don't get me, friends. You don't. Yes. Oh my god. They almost got me. That was so cute.
She's so cute.
The only baby crying scene I've not muted.
Oh my god. She's amazing.
She looks so real. You know what I mean?
Okay, my turn.
Oh, Phoebe.
Ross taking pictures.
So we've narrowed it down to 2 names.
Yeah, and you know what? I love them both. So why don't you just pick one?
Here we go. Let's say the 2 names. I'll pick for you.
Wow.
Oh, wait, they already had this discussion.
Okay,
I forgot what they were though.
this is Isabella.
Oh, I love it.
Isabella.
That's not her name.
Uh,
I'm sorry, she just doesn't feel like an Isabella.
What was the other one, Ross?
Delilah.
Oh, great. Suddenly she sounds like a biblical whore.
So, none of the names yet.
To, baby girl.
Yay!
Well, someone's happy.
What are we gonna do?
What's Jack?
Okay, you'll find.
I don't want to say.
Oh, don't tell us. We're not gonna want it.
Rage.
Okay. It's Emma.
Oh,
Emma.
Emma. She's going to steal the name.
Clearly an Emma.
Oh, honey, but you love that name.
Yeah. But I love you more.
Oh, don't.
Besides, nothing goes with Bing, so I'm screwed.
Aaron Littman Goralnik would like to say hello
Wait,
to
what?
his future bride.
What? Is it like that scene on Titan? That's a very specific joke.
Keeper.
Push, search Titan baby, you'll get what I mean.
Hi. Oh, I'm not doing it alone. I have Ross. Oh, sure. Now. But
Well-
what happens when he meets somebody else and he gets married?
Oh, yeah.
Then he gets a divorce. It's Ross.
I'm sure.
They all say they're going to be there until they start their real family.
Janice, can we not, I love you, but let's not put a damper on this.
You two are on your own.
Wow. Well, that's
Well,
made me feel pretty shit.
that's, we've been alone for the last 20 minutes and we're doing okay. Right before I went into labor, we had this kiss. So I'm...
Janice, I love you, you gotta leave. Let Rachel have these hopes and dreams.
Hey, Janice.
Ross, don't, his feet ruins it.
Who's this little guy?
Your future son-in-law.
No.
It's like, no. That is not happening.
Man, you see the kid on that nose?
God. That's such a dad joke. But he's a dad now, so it makes sense.
That kiss before we left the apartment? That was something, huh?
And you kissed after?
Yeah, it really was. But we gotta be careful.
Why?
We can't let that happen again,
Ross, do you ever just say things and think, why did I just say that? It needs to just be done now.
They didn't have any sodas?
Oh my God.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I
Are
was
we
talking
doing
to this
another
nurse,
season of
completely
this?
Forgot.
And so it begins.
I don't know. Oh, come on. It's so time now to just get them two back together.
Just can't decide who she looks more like, you or Rachel.
Oh, what are you kidding? She's gorgeous. It's all Rachel.
Ross, come on. You are just being annoying now. Let's sort it.
For the last time, why aren't you two together again?
My question exactly.
No, I know, because you're not in that place. Which would be fine, except you totally are.
It's
Phoebe.
It's complicated.
It's not
okay?
that complicated. It's really not that. It used to be.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
ain't now.
You love her, you always have, you have a child together. There's no right answer.
Thank you.
And then together. And then apart. And now we have a
Yeah,
baby.
but this was like years ago in your timeline, in your multiverse.
I know, and if you try to make it more, you might wreck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But
Or you might get everything you wanted since you were 15.
listen to Phoebe. She's a wise human being. Not all the time, but
My baby and I are going to be all alone.
What are you talking about alone?
these two are going to kiss and Ross is going to see through the door window.
The twins and little Miss New Boobs.
That is exactly what's going to happen. Watch.
Someday Ross is going to meet somebody and
If that happens,
going
I'm
to
going
have
to
his own life,
flip my desk.
right?
I guess so.
Joey, don't lean in. Just stay there. Stay there. Stay.
Just never thought I'd be raising this baby all by myself. It's pretty dumb, huh?
Please tell me I'm overthinking.
Listen to me.
Oh, my heart's going fast.
Ever gonna be alone.
Don't kiss him.
Okay,
Don't
I
kiss.
promise.
Don't.
I won't let that happen.
I love you, Joey, but don't. I love you, Joey. I love you so much, but please.
Oh, could you grab me my other box of tissues?
Oh.
Right on that chair under Ross's coat.
Yeah? You know it's Ross's.
Oh my God.
Keep your mouth shut. Shh, shh, shh.
Oh my God.
Is Ross gonna... I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
No. What are we doing? No. You've not ended there. Have we got more? Oh, it's just these two having sex.
We may have just started our family. 9 months from now, we could be here having our own baby.
And if not, we got to do it on a bucket.
Keep looking at the positives, I guess. Okay, my head's spinning. She said okay, so Joey knows that's Ross's ring. He turned around with it, and Rachel thought it was Joey proposing. I mean, it didn't go how I thought it was going to go. I thought they were going to have a little moment of weakness with Rachel, and then Ross was going to see. I'm going to be honest. I'm unsure how I feel about that. I'm unsure. I feel like I've always said Friends has always had really good reasons as to why Ross and Rachel have never worked out. I feel like at this point, they're starting to push it a little bit. I think they're really starting to push this. Season 9, I think, is the perfect time to get Ross and Rachel just to be a couple again. But I feel like they're going to push it to season 10, which I'm worried about. I think it's just too much now. It's been great. I get it. You want to have the will they, won't they going on and stuff. And we all know every show, whenever the couple finally gets together, is like, what do we really do from here? But we even saw when Ross and Rachel were together earlier on in the show, like, it still made for great episodes. Some of the best episodes. So can we just get... Maybe season 9 starts and Joey is clearing up, like, oh no, it's Ross's and all that, and maybe it'll sort itself out, but I'm worried that it won't. It always works out fine when they're not together, Ross and Rachel, because they still have great chemistry. But in my head, and I've not seen season 9, so I don't know if it's going to be the case, but in my head, I'm like, I feel like if they do this throughout season 9 as well, it is going to be pushing it a little bit. I don't know. I wish they hadn't have done that. I wish they just ended it on not that. I'd rather they have not ended it with that Joey bit. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it as an ending. I think everything else was amazing. I think Phoebe telling Ross how it is about how, he loves Rachel. It's like the perfect time. Great. Rachel getting emotional about everything was great. And them deciding the name, and Monica giving the name of Emma to Rachel was amazing. Chandler and Monica were great. Everything about this episode was amazing up to I think the final 3 minutes, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't like I was like, oh god, that ruined the episode, because it didn't. I'm just worried we're gonna get another 22 episodes of will they, won't they, and I think it's time. They could sort it out in the first few episodes of season 9 maybe, and they just wanted to kind of do a little for the end of the season. But if they go through with that now, and we get season 9 of Joey, the first few episodes are going to be Joey oh, she thought it was to himself, being like, oh, what do I do? And he might tell Chandler or something. And he's like, oh, but she said yes, so maybe she does actually want to get married. And then they go through the whole wedding of Joey and Rachel. That does not sound good to me. I love Joey. I think he's amazing, but no. No, we're past that. I thought we'd wrap that up. I thought it was done like a little, he loved Rachel, and I don't mind them touching on it more, but to that degree, if they're going to get married in season 9. Oh, what's this have on track? 80%. Okay, someone gave it a 3 out of 10. This specific episode, and especially the last 3 minutes or so, is where Friends writing really took a turn for the worse. First, the Joey proposal is absolutely useless story-wise, and doesn't contribute anything to construct the writers had built up to this point. If they had left this part out and would have focused more on Rachel and Ross just all being friends, it would have been better. Not to say I didn't enjoy it. Friends still is awesome, though it has its flaws, especially this episode, which was completely fine until the Rachel and Joey thing. Boom. I fully agree with that. I don't agree with the 3 out of 10. I think that's far too low. But I definitely, I'm not vibing with that Joey and Rachel thing. I vibe with every ending of every season of Friends, apart from I think this one. That's the first. I think every finale, and this finale was on the level of every other finale. Maybe not every other, we've had some 10 out of 10 finales, but it was on the level of most of them up until I think those last 3 minutes, as that comment said. Yeah. I don't think we needed a Joey proposal scene. I think he was just turning around. Why would he turn around with the ring? Okay, so now my question is, was he turning around with the ring to be like, oh, look Ross's ring? But then, one, why would you do that if you knew it was Ross's ring? Anyway, and 2, why would she say yes? You're just marrying to settle? No, Joey's not like someone you settle with. Sure, he's Joey, he's great again, but she made it clear she doesn't feel that way about him, so why would she say yes? I don't know. I need to just get to season 9 and find out, don't I? I'm worried though, guys. I'm a little bit worried. I hope we don't start dragging out this Rachel and Ross thing. I hope. Fingers are crossed. Alright, rating for the episode. I'm going to give the episode a... I'm still going to go an 8 out of 10. Because everything up to those 3 minutes was amazing. It nearly got me twice. I think Jennifer Aniston did an amazing job this episode. Everyone did, but Jennifer Aniston especially. She's been incredible this entire season. Everyone's saying, oh, this is the season she got an Emmy for. Completely see why. She's amazing in it. And Monica was actually very good this episode as well, giving Rachel the name. But those last 3 minutes stopped this being... Actually, I'm not going to give it an 8. Do I give it an 8? I'm going to give it a 7.9. I think... Because I gave the last episode an 8, and I think the last one was better from start to finish. This was better up to the last 3 minutes, if that makes sense. But it put a little bit of a damper on the episode, let's be honest. I might be in the minority here, but based on that comment, I mean, it has 0 likes, so the other 2 comments where people have given this episode a 10 out of 10, they have likes. This one has 0, so maybe I am in the minority. What's a 10 out of 10? When I finish watching a Friends episodes, I get 2 opposite feelings. 1, I feel so excited for the next episode. 2, I figure out there's just 2 small seasons to come to this complete legendary show, and that scares me. I've just realised that my life without this great TV show is meaningless. I'm not thinking about it. Get out of my mind. Alright, 7.9 out of 10. Season-wise, 8 point... I always forget what... Someone needs to remind me what like points I gave each season, because I've had so many 8s with Friends that I forgot which were the points. But I'd say I prefer this to season, I think, 6. Was it 6? Maybe? I don't know, actually. The first half of this season was better than season 6, but then the one where Ross got high was amazing, and then it did make me cry at the end with the proposal, which was very strong. I don't know. I really don't know. It is really hard, but I'm not going to compare the seasons. Maybe we'll just do that at the end. All right, I'll give it an 8.5. 8.4, 8.5. I feel like I give every season that. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to take a week away from Friends, as I do with every show, just to let the season settle in, and then we'll come back with season 9, the penultimate season. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, let me know what you thought of the ending down below. I hope I'm wrong about my worries with season 9, but we shall see. Until next time, take care. Peace.